Hey y'all, Jen here. Welcome to the channel. On this YouTube channel, we're going to be talking about website flipping. I build, grow, and sell websites for profit. I do it as a side hustle. And so my goal is going to be to share that with you so you can learn how it works, how to do it yourself, how to turn it into a side hustle or a full-time business for yourself. To really kick off the channel, because you can see I've only published a few videos so far. In the month of July 2025, my goal is going to be to publish 3 YouTube videos a day. Very aggressive. So by the end of the month, hopefully I'll have at least 90 videos published, which will make me very happy. And then starting August 1st, I'm going to scale way, way back. And I'll probably just do 1 video a day or maybe 1 video every other day. Something not 3 videos a day. So I would definitely appreciate your support. I'd love for you to watch my journey. Please hit the subscribe button to follow along. Share your comments for the Algo comment website to keep things moving along. I would greatly appreciate it. And to kick things off in this video, we're going to start from the very top. We're going to talk about what website flipping is. This is probably a term you have not heard before. You can use context clues to kind of figure out what it is. There's sneaker flipping, house flipping. Website flipping is the same kind of thing. You're going to be flipping websites. You're going to be investing time and money into websites and making a return back on your investment. And I'm going to talk about what that looks like. Let's head over to ChatGPT and I'm going to explain how it works. I like to use ChatGPT because it gives a nice, clear, thorough explanation, better than what I think I can. So let's start from the top. There's 2 main ways to do website flipping. You can buy and flip, or you can build and flip. Buying and flipping is similar to sneaker flipping, real estate flipping. With real estate flipping, which you may be familiar with, you might purchase a home on foreclosure for 100K, spend your time and budget, renovate it, put 30K into it. So now you're into the home for 130K. And then you sell it for 200K, making 70,000 on your investment. That's an example of real estate flipping. With website flipping, where you buy and flip, it's the same process. You're going to start by purchasing an undervalued website. You might spend 10K to buy a website. You may put 5K into it to develop it, grow it, put your time into it. So now you're in 15K, and then you might sell it for 35,000, making 20K back on your investment. And that's exactly how buying and flipping websites works. It can be on the scale of real estate as well. You can buy and flip for 6 figures, 7 figures, 8 figures. The sky's the limit. You can also get in for less. You can buy websites for hundreds or thousands and flip those as well. Now, what I do is I build and flip, which involves creating websites from scratch, growing them, and then selling them at profit. By doing building and flipping, much less of a startup expense is required. You don't have to put hundreds or thousands into creating a site. You'll look at spending no more than about $50. This is what most of my students spend, 50 or less. And this is going to go towards costs like domain and web hosting. Now, you can build and flip either a starter website or an established website. What is the starter website? It's a microsite. So, as the name may suggest, it's a young site. It has less content, it has less traffic, and it may not be producing income. Here is how ChatGPT describes it: a 10 blog post vegan recipe site. You can see it has less content, no traffic or income yet. Starter site might sell for $300 to $700. So you can look at flipping these smaller sites. They're usually pretty fast and easier to flip than the more seasoned established sites. So imagine putting 50 in and selling a starter site for 700, making 650 return on your investment. And once you do that flip, you can turn around and do another one, rinse and repeat. Build and flip, build and flip. Now, on the other end of that, there are established sites which have more content. Instead of like a dozen articles, it may have hundreds or thousands of articles. It will likely be making income, and it will likely have considerable, moderate, or substantial web traffic, among other things like assets, social media accounts, newsletter, digital products, other things like that, which make it more valuable. So you'll put that same $50 max, usually, investment into creating the site. Because you're going to be holding it over a longer period of time. Remember, this type of site is established, which means that it'll likely be at least 2 years old before you sell it. There may be more expenses ongoing between the time that you start and 2 years later. So your total investment may be something like $350 over a couple of years. And then when you sell, you might sell it for 40K, making 39,650 back on your investment. So that is what a website flip would look like for an established site. And so you can choose to flip one or the other, starter sites or established sites, or you can do what I do and flip both. And that's how it works. So I've been doing this for almost a decade now. I flip small sites and large sites. I flip blogs, e-commerce stores, lots of different things. And I encourage you to try different types of flipping as well. But that's basically how it works. You build and flip a website, and then you can build and flip and build and flip. You can do a couple throughout the year. You can do multiple flips every month. Design it the way you wish. And that's how it is. So I hope that makes sense. That's all for this video. I'm going to go ahead and start recording video number 2. If you have any questions, please comment. Don't forget to comment website for the algo to keep things moving around, and hit that subscribe button. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.